Clash of Clans podcast, episode 103. And welcome back to the WBSMT studios. Joined here, I guess I'm Scotty 827, joined by the fabulous, the beautiful Murtaugh, Lethal Weapon. Hello, Lethal. We got a little robot.
Robot-y?
Yeah, you roboted a little bit, but
I am Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon, aka Murtaugh. Do you go by Riggs at all? No. Where's Riggs at, by the way?
Just Lethal. Man, he has been just chilling after this update has come out. Man, I've got so much stuff to do with my main.
And you are Town Hall 11.
Wars.
Yeah, we'll have to come back to that because you were a freaking nut in terms of farming, and we got to talk about farming for sure. And well, let's get through the introductions. And of course, the schlong, the Dirk Diggler.
What is up, people?
Little long in the schlong.
Yeah, man.
No, and TH9, right? And I think we should maybe preface this for people because I think a lot of times we just go into it and, we could be talking about whatever. It's good to know where everybody's sitting.
Yeah. Well, let's say I've probably, since the last time we recorded, I've probably progressed maybe a week's worth of farming compared to the Mert, I mean, so right now I got, max 9, 25 heroes. We're trying to grind it. Real life doing its thing, getting in the way. But
what really kind of makes me feel like I am slacking so much. I think I'm farming and doing a pretty decent job, and then you see what the nut does, and wow.
I have been called the human bot before, so I don't know. I guess that's a compliment.
I think you should go with the nut.
The nut.
Nuts. Comes down.
I don't know where that came
comes
from.
Down to having no life. That's what I tell people. I say, in the no life contest, I win that every time. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not really a huge compliment when you're like, God damn, dude, you got so much free time on your hands. I went out with a chick last night, went to a movie. Yeah,
but if your name was the nut, I mean,
the nut. And every time you were debating with somebody, you can be like, "Hey, don't bust the nut."
There you go. I wish I still had a name change. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no kidding. I still have mine.
It's time for a third.
Well, and let's way better introduce the others here. TheGrandPoobah, who you just heard. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And what do you go by?
TGP, Poobah, it doesn't really matter.
Where'd your name come from?
It's called
the Flintstones.
Oh, the Flintstones?
Yeah.
What? See a character?
Where did you the Flintstones?
It's I forget what the whole thing is. It's the Water Buffalo Lodge.
Oh,
it's
TheGrandPoobah. Nice.
I kind of felt like an idiot. Did Fred Flintstone have a brother that I didn't know?
I'm 27.
Okay. I don't even remember that. I mean, I remember the Flintstones,
cool.
But yeah.
No, I remember it. I got you.
I just thought you spelled Pooh Bear wrong. Just kidding.
The TheGrandPoobah.
What town hall level are you at?
Almost max 9. I was really close to the update drop, so I got a few more upgrades. 3 levels on my king. All the defenses are done. Spring traps are all done.
And who ever thought they could say that? The spring traps are almost done. And the dirtiest ever, the pirate of the seas, Dirty Pirate.
Glad to be here, Scotty.
Welcome back.
Mert. Everybody else.
And Shack Henisy.
What's up, guys?
And
Shack Attack.
welcome to the podcast. This is
Thank you.
If you're first, we're popping your podcast cherry.
Oh,
And
he's a little saucy.
Shack, where are you at in the game?
I'm on new Town Hall 10. I got there a couple weeks ago.
Did you put your Infernos down yet?
No, I have not.
Oh my god.
Fail.
Yep.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Hey,
Don't
is
listen
Queen's
to him.
36 putting in work?
He's a what? 36?
Got his
Yeah.
Queen to 36. Yeah,
well-
getting her up there.
Hey, I'll be there one day. I mean, I may be at Town Hall 11. But she's going to 31 for this war, so I'm
Hey,
pretty happy.
Scotty, as long as your warden is not higher than your Queen, it's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm really close to. I'm ready to finish my warden, but the update with all the elixir things, like there's certain things that I want to get done, like the barracks all the way up to the miner, just one of them at least, so I can start the research. So I've rediverted. I got my warden at 18, and really in the last few wars I've been doing good. And I'm using, attacks, like I'm not using the attacks that are like central to my queen. She's either a funneler or, she's coming behind the bowlers, which are awesome. Thank you, Rudax, for that beautiful attack that I saw.
That's all that matters.
You got your first 11 triple, right?
Oh yeah, I suppose I didn't even think about it as like,
Yeah.
I mean, I do it in the wild sometimes, but like, yeah,
Dude,
it was,
Scotty, that was epic. When you landed that triple, that was sweet.
it was pretty crazy.
Fans in the
but-
stands went crazy.
But it was just like that attack. It was Rudax's attack, basically. The 2 golem, and which was so weird because I watched this attack so many times because I looked at his comp and I thought, here's how this thing, how I'd expect it to go. And then he put 2 healers on each golem, and then dropped the bowlers behind. And once the funnel was created, it was crazy to see how the golems stood up, and it was just an attack I never thought about. So I watched it a bunch of times, and SE did an attack like that, and T-Skits did an attack very similar. And so, I mean, the credit is not mine it was awesome. I'm happy that I was there when that happened, but it was really cool strategy that I saw. So yeah, but yeah, I guess it's a first in podcast history for me. Town Hall.
Well, you made it happen, Scotty.
Yeah, it was cool. It's been fun, and I think like these bowlers are coming into fashion, which is cool to see.
We had 4 triples, 4 Town Hall 11 triples last war.
How crazy is that?
That was
Yeah,
nice.
and I mean,
playing
were-
number 1.
What's that?
Yeah, I got number 1.
Yeah, you got number 1. I saw that. I didn't see your attack. Or no, what did you use? Or did I look at it? What was your comp on
All
number
guns.
1? It was a max
it was
TH11,
actually-
right?
Yeah, it was all max. I think he had 2 cannons left to go from being all max. What was really cool about it is I'd hit that. It was kind of like a trophy base, and I hit it in the wild the day before, but it wasn't anywhere near max. So I'm looking at it thinking, I wonder. See, I haven't even got my bowlers maxed yet. They're in the lab. They got a few more days, so I'm rolling the level 2s. And so I went back and watched that replay a few times, and it was one of those things where you're looking at like, okay, I got in and got the eagle on the queen walk, but it was really tricky. And you got to look at it and you're like, did I get lucky in the wild? Is that something that I could replicate? And I was kind of like waiting and trying to decide. And I saw that we had a few guys swing at it and miss, and I was just like, all right, screw this. I'm going to give it a shot. And just wrecked it. It was really great.
Here's what I'm going to, the question, I just wrote this question down and I thought, well, maybe actually it would be a good time to answer, or ask this. Okay. So I tripled a base, you got number 1 DP, you tripled, right? DP. It was you used miners on yours.
I had a mixture of goblins and miners,
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I had a little bit of everything in the pot. We'll just say I mixed it all up.
Well,
Everybody's like, what the hell?
Because anytime DP says something on the podcast, now, but DP, maybe the thing is this.
You're not ready to upgrade.
Right. So every time I'm about finished with everything, they come out with new things. And I told everybody things were coming because I was almost done. Maybe if you tell people that, though, or, you preface that with...
I'm really scared to talk about anything, Scotty. It's like every time... When I was so excited about witches, they disappeared.
Ah, there you just lost.
I just lost my $10, didn't I? Damn
We've been recording for 5 minutes. I swore he could not go without saying witches for one podcast. I won.
Like everything I get excited about, they nerf. So I'm like, you know what? I run goblins. Nerf those things.
Well, but maybe what I was going to say was maybe if you preface it with, okay, they wreck it every time. It's actually been better for me because every time I upgraded something before, they would nerf it. And as soon as I started saying, hey, that's what's going to happen, then that would happen. And I think I beat the curse.
That may be what I need to do.
Sure. Witches. So the question is that I wrote down, and this is for everybody, especially Town Hall 9s. What's a big change with the friendly battles? What's it been like for you guys?
Nah, man,
go Dirk.
Definitely. I've come to the conclusion that I could practically 3-star any Town Hall 9 base with the exact same comp. Like redheads have made it to the point where if you jump on a base and keep them healed, some surgical hogging, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, we've taken on some pretty tough clans lately, and I might have gone at them a little nonchalant and failed, but for the most part, a high percentage of, strong anti-3 bases, like you get like 9-10 Valks, maybe like 14 Hogs and a Queen Walk. It's like... There's very few bases you can't 3-star at Town Hall 9. Like that's what it's come to. I don't see another Valk nerf in the future because they already did it. They can't just keep.
It's not coming because forever everybody said they need to buff the Valks to make them. It's not coming. They're never going back. They can't.
Yeah.
Everybody said for years. Come on, we need these things to do something, but.
You've seen a lot of strong clan castle counters, like with when it comes to like golems and CCs and things of that nature. But I think it's going to be a defense. I think it's going to be a Town Hall 9 defense that balances them. I don't know what it's going to be, but they're not going to have them wrecking it forever, because it's like every Town Hall 9 hit. It's rare you see one without Valks. Like I tried doing a regular stone Goho the other day. Just like straight 3 golems and hogs, and it felt like alien because it's been so long since I've done it, But that was the bread and butter forever.
But you're practicing with similar comps in the friendly battles.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, Shack, you were going to say something.
That one night he ran. What was it like? We had like 7 or 8 9s in the clan, and he kept the exact same comp. It wouldn't even scout the base. Like,
dude,
just throw up a war base. 30 seconds and go in, and it was just triple after triple after triple.
Yeah.
Redheads Bay.
You know what it is? I think I overthink attacks sometimes.
Yeah, I'm totally on board.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Poobah, what do you notice?
It lets me practice some of these air attacks that I haven't done in ages, but I still seem to screw them up. So, just need to keep practicing.
Well, and another thing with the friendly challenges is like this war here, for example. Number one, I went up and I had 2 plans for it. I had the bowler strat that I used, and then I had this air attack. And I really wanted to try the air attack, but it was just too risky. A lot of times it comes down to 3 or nothing. So during this base, one of the guys in the clan, a new guy that joined Nexus, he's like, hey, I'll build that base. And I was like, awesome. So now when it's done, now I can go try the different strats on it, see how it worked. And I think that everybody builds fresh bases anyway, but it's like now, if you get a tough base in war, the other clan's going to build it and going to practice on it. So it's just, I can see everybody's level has already gone up. Like just the level of attacking, everything has gone up a lot with these friendly challenges.
Shack,
and
what
it was
have you
something
noticed?
that they needed.
Sorry, Mer, I thought you were wrapping up. What?
Oh yeah,
something they needed. Oh, it is something they needed. Is that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a new aspect that they needed to put in the game, and I still even think that they still need something else, maybe some more single player maps or something. But it's just a different aspect of farming, pushing, or war. It was just gave you another aspect of the game.
Yeah, it freshened things up again.
Shack, what have you noticed?
Well, I finally got to mess around with the new meta, because every time I got close to being able to use it,
What's the
Supercell
new
would do
meta?
the bowlers.
Oh,
So every time I get close, Supercell would nerf it. So finally, I unlocked the bowlers and got to play around with them in the friendly challenges.
oh yeah, because I suppose if you don't have to go out and waste your money.
You don't have to go out and waste like 5k dark each raid. I can just do like 5 raids within 10 minutes with the friendly challenges.
DP?
Yeah, I've enjoyed the family challenge.
The family challenge?
It's just fun to be able to try new stuff out, and you get to face like some of these real beast 11s that we got, and I get to run just different strats and just kind of tweak strats too, like just add one bowler here or one Valk here, or, and see what works better for me on entry points and how many wizards to bring if you're trying to queen walk into something. Just playing around with a lot of different things. I've enjoyed it. I got nothing bad to say about it. To be honest.
And not to mention base building. I mean, like I built a base the other day, and everybody looked at it, and first glances they were like, I think it's weak from the south. I think a queen can come in and get the eagle. So I threw it out there, let everybody try, and just over and over and over, and then just keep tweaking stuff to where the queen just couldn't get to it. And it's like, now I'm not putting it out there having to wait and see it get attacked. First of all, it's not going to get attacked the way you want most of the time. Usually you get some stupid clan that just throws 100 giants at it or something. So right. It's just the fact of being able to test new bases. It's so nice.
I do have a question though. I noticed that you could tweak it a little bit and still use it, before you go on your 24-hour timer.
Not much though. You can change like the Expo settings or the Inferno settings.
Yeah,
that's about it. If anything moves a tile, then it's boom. It's 24 hours.
That was my question.
And I wish they would change it. I wish they give you like 5 moves before it would do it, because there's sometimes you just want to tweak one tile off or something. Like, you're not changing the base. You're not trying to copy somebody's base.
What if you didn't change the walls? If you didn't move a wall, your base, you could tweak it as much as you want.
That would make sense.
That would make sense.
I could see that. Because you're really not going to be able to go build somebody's base in practice if you can't change the walls.
Yeah, I mean, you could, or bases are similar. I mean, that would prevent it all, I think.
Yep.
Because that's all I do when I'm switching my shit around, is like, the big thing is the walls. To move all those walls around to find a new layout, you're like, oh, that's what I look for when I'm in the bases in the wild. I'm like, yeah, I like the layout of the walls in this. Okay, I'll copy it, and then I'll adjust it.
Now we got to ask Supercell to listen to us.
I mean, with walls, you probably have that rare occasion that somebody has the exact same wall layout as a base you're trying to modify, but it's going to be like 1 in a million.
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? Like the walls, but it is one tile.
Yeah, if you move any building or any wall, even one tile, then it's 24 hours.
The walls aren't necessarily, because I've got that dead zone base and I've tweaked walls on it before, and it's not
really
locked. Yeah. I'm almost positive I did. I can try it again real quick and test it.
Let me see. Yeah, I was going to do that real quick.
Because all I really do is move my walls inside, or I move my defenses inside and outside, switch up my farming base. I'll try different, like with compartments and things like that. So, yeah, give it a little bit more freedom.
I also think that you should be able to have a different, like the CC for your friendly challenge clan castle shouldn't be the same CC that you run for farming. Because I like to run giants in my CC for farming, and if I want to put up my base, it's filled with giants. Like, that's not going to help anyone when they're attacking, because who runs giants in their war clan castle?
I'm not going to ask
for
even
that.
if they don't. Yeah, I tried it too. Yeah, I did. Then if it, I understand some people are asking that, they should let you pick the troops. Like, since they're not paying for them, they should let you pick the troops you want to attack with as well. Even if they don't do that, I mean, that would be great. But they really should let you pick what troops are in the CC, because it really is a pain. You have to request the troops that you. I mean, if somebody's really trying to test out a strat on that base,
in the defensive CC,
empty your CC. Yeah, in the defensive, you have to empty your CC, request, put it up, let them hit it, and then you have to empty your CC again to get what you need. I mean, it's not devastating, if you have a golem versus a hound, but it is going to make a complete difference in how the strat works. It is just a pain.
Wouldn't people cheat it by deleting their war CC or their friendly battle CCs and then letting them? Oh, I guess if the donations don't count into
if you delete them, you don't get nothing anyway. So
yeah,
no, but people can give them.
Castle.
If you donate somebody's troops, they don't get those troops. Okay, so what I'm saying is, like, if you could donate to a friendly war CC, and say, hey, I need this for my friendly battles. If people could donate to that, they delete them out of there, and then they donate again. People would, just.
No, I'm not saying no. It wouldn't come from your troops, from your army camps. It would. I'm just saying, you just select what you want in the CC, and it's that troop's just in there.
With a 12-hour
it doesn't affect your
I could
camps.
do like a 12-hour. I could see it with like a 12-hour cooldown.
I see what Scotty's saying. Then what if we had two different sets of troops? So we could set up like the friendly challenge troops, and then we could have our wild troops. I mean, let's go very.
Well, no. Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I thought Mert was saying. I thought. Well, and I guess we're kind of talking about it. Well, I thought it was. Well, what if it's you want to request for your friendly battles? You want to request defensive troops, and so what I was saying is. Because I kind of thought that's where you were getting at. I thought, well, then I would request for my friendly request, for my CC troops for my friendly battle. But where somebody would abuse it would be they would delete those once I got in there, once I had them in their castle, and then everybody in their clan could donate again. And so people would do the donation counters and the XP, because everybody does that, tries to get as many as they could donations. But if it was a cooldown timer, DP, like, if you had a defensive CC for your,
nobody's donating these troops. You're just selecting them. They're just appearing out of nowhere, but they're only in the friendly challenge, and then once you, then you can just change it. So you could just run with a standard. If you didn't change it, like, how if you run a friendly challenge and you go to run it again, that same base pops up. Then they can even leave the same troops in it, and then you could replace the layout, or you could replace the CC troops.
Yeah,
but they would only be used for friendly challenges. So I mean,
here's another idea.
Game the system.
Basically, me and DP have the same idea essentially. So instead of having to use the one army, whether you're farming or friendly challenge, give us another tab where it gives us basically a set of troops.
A team and B team or something like that.
It gives us a set of troops to where it's not taking up our army comp to farm, but we still have to pay for them, and it lets us do the friendly challenges. So I can have A army cooked up for friendly challenges and B army cooked up for my war attacks or farming army or whatever. Don't have to add any other camps or anything. You just give me another tab in my army building screen that's the friendly challenge tab type of thing.
I just feel like it's too much to ask at this point. I feel like they gave us so many good things. Do you know what I mean? Like they've given us so much good stuff. It's like
the game is based on improvement, and it's a way to give a lot of people what they've asked for and improve the new update that they just came out with. It's not that they're going to do it anytime soon. It's just another step to improve the game.
Yeah, it's like they've come this far. It's like, you know, why not just a little bit more? I mean, yeah, we are probably being greedy, but I'm saying it's like, you know, like they give you a brand new car, but the brakes are shitty on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, you did all this. Let's just go ahead and do this one more tweak and just make it really awesome.
Well,
and who knows? I mean, they still may.
What's that, Shack?
Well, another suggestion is like a separate tab where, like, when you open up and it has global or clan, it's just a separate tab for the friendly challenges, because they take up the whole clan chat and donations go missed because the friendly challenges take up so much, because you have the request and then you have the result of the friendly challenge and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's a good point.
It definitely clutters the chat for sure.
Well, the request goes away once the challenge is over. And
then it comes back with the 3-star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you got the results.
Sorry, I mean, not every time, but yeah. Well, okay? So DP, let me ask you this, because I saw you posted it in the GroupMe chat. The Supercell being bought by, I mean, because look, there's been a lot of rapid changes in the game. And Supercell was bought by another company a while ago, and now.
Honestly, I was passing that information on. I don't really have a say on it one way or another, other than I just saw
what is it? I didn't read it. I just saw, you know, I'm like, ooh, DP's reading Business Insider.
Yeah. No, I can't take the credit for it. I forget what chat group I was in. I just saw it pop up, and I was like, oh, that seems worthy enough to post in our chat. You know, so I can't take too much credit for it, but I will say that, you know.
So what is it? What happened?
It's a business.
It got valuated at even more money or something, and
$9 billion.
Wow.
Right. Yeah,
that was
they
the
were
valuation.
Right.
And
I believe that's what it was.
Now, was that Supercell, or was that was all of Supercell?
That's for Supercell,
right?
It said for the creators,
Okay, so
the company that created Clash of Clans.
So that
whoever's ready to buy it,
Boom Beach,
whoever's ready to buy it thinks it's going to go. Like they think it hasn't hit the ceiling yet. They think there's room to grow.
Well, it is still like number one on iTunes, on the App Store for top grossing.
Yeah, I bet. I'm looking for it right now, actually.
And we'll see what happens. I mean, whether things would change if it was bought out, I don't know. Yeah,
well, it almost seems like it's gotten more user friendly and I mean, I don't want to say like the amount of change in the last 8 months in the game is, really 3 months, pretty crazy. I mean, the user interfaces, everything seemed to like kind of streamline down. So maybe we'll get those features because they have more money or something.
But does Supercell want to get in and cash out, or do they want to ride this thing out?
Well, I remember reading somewhere that a couple years ago they had gotten bought out.
Longevity.
In that,
I know they've been bought out at one time. I'm not sure how long ago it was, but no, I think they're going for longevity.
2013.
Yeah, I heard more recently than that. I wonder if they were bought out again.
Yeah, it might have been more recent.
Like Soft Monkey, and now they were going to.
Yeah, it was like SoftBank or something like that, and then now this company.
And that's kind of what I was saying is like maybe a merger, because I just kind of read briefly after that on the clan chat, but it was like, oh. Well, of course, I'm sure somebody was saying that it's the death of Clash. I'm sure somebody said somewhere.
I'm sure somewhere they did, but
but it seems like since they were bought out, maybe they just have more resources to do more stuff, because it seems like the change is coming faster to get these features in there.
Yeah.
Just an idea. I don't know. I thought that was interesting and newsworthy.
Sure.
Well, and just the fact that they're listening to like some of the YouTubers, and I mean, they're definitely taking feedback. That's something that they used to not really do. So it's good, man. It's
podcasts.
Your strongly worded emails have been heard, Mert.
Yeah, yeah. They need to start listening to those more.
If you're like typing Supercell feedback, does it time out after like a while? Like if you're working on a clan mail?
Yeah.
Then,
I gotta do it fast. I gotta get typing. I get in there and I just start get it out.
You know, they added the feature of the new chat or the autocorrect, which is driving me a little fucking crazy, to be honest.
Have you
Said in chat
have you not turned it off yet?
Turn it off?
Yeah. Yeah, you can just turn it off.
You go in your phone in your settings on whatever device you're using. You can turn
in the general
autocorrect
settings,
off.
and you can go to the keyboard. Yep, and you just turn it off.
For just Clash of Clans?
No, it turns it off
for your whole device.
Well, I can't do that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You have actual business stuff to do on your iPad. Mine is for Clash only.
Yeah, I
Clash
mean,
Royale, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't necessarily rely on the autocorrect. I mean, it's really weird in the clan chat, especially because of everybody's weird names. You know, so it's I'm trying to put in
teach everybody.
TGP, and it's
Toto. It does like Toto.
Yeah.
Josie Wales. You type in Josie, and it goes to Moses. And he's like, I'm just going to start going by Moses now. Fuck it.
Well, yeah, it's getting old. It really is.
How about when he stopped by the
Wi-Fi.
streamer. Yeah, Hey, Great Attack Wi-Fi. I mean, he might as just.
Kurt, I'm Kurt.
Dude.
People
Is that
say,
what it
hey, Kurt. Hey, Kurt. Yeah.
Mine's just fine. And what Dirty Pirate? What is yours? You know what? It autocorrects to DP for me.
Oh.
I type in
Apple
DP
products,
in
it
small
grows to see
letters,
what you
and
use.
it goes to DP big letters.
Once you start using the same things over and over and over again, Apple will make it where it'll pop up and be okay with it. A lot of things.
So basically, now I go to write an email, and then it's going to be like, and it autocorrects to Dirty Pirate.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
recording.
What waits here?
Wait, that was baseball.
Shit.
Are you guys on here? What?
And we are joined by 50 Shades of Wait.
Sorry, I'm walking outside. I'm interrupting the party.
Yes, you are. Where are you at? You have the bullpen? You recording from the bullpen?
No. We just finished a game in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and walked over to the Buffalo Wild Wings and ordered some food. And I was like, hold on one second. If they're still on this podcast, I'm going to pop in and say hey for my cameo.
How'd you do, Wade?
I take it y'all won because you're a little chipper.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We
right.
won 5-4. Yeah, I got a nice dry hump. They told me to get hot, and the guy got out of the inning, so I'm just sitting there pouring sweat going, hand the ball to the closer, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to go sit down.
So
I have
you were
no
pouring
idea
sweat after
what
you got
just
dry humped?
Yeah. That's all I heard.
You got to break that down for the non-baseball world that's out there because you just got dry hump is all they heard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's a baseball term used and they tell you to get hot, hey, you need to get in the pen, get loose, get ready to go right now so we can put you in the game. And then something happens and they don't use you. So you get all hot and you're pouring sweat. And then you just go and sit down on the bench. You're like, sweet.
Now, what do you do with
Somehow
that? What do
you
do
made
with all
that sound
energy?
worse.
Immediately. That's what I'm saying. What do you do? Right away, you're all pumped up.
You got pumped up and hot in the pen, and then you went and sat on a bench.
No.
He went right to the bathroom.
I walk right over to the bullpen bench. I hold my leg out, and somebody just walks over and humps it and tells me to sit down.
Those damn.
Sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, and update. finally got my level 5 freeze since, we don't use that anymore. So I used all the elixir in the elixir dead range, and so now I have nothing. So sweet. If you need a freeze, I got it.
All right, so let's just, since Benji is joining us, 50 Shades of Weight, you can find him in the Red Room. Town Hall level. You've come a long way from your Town Hall 9 with a level 1 queen. Where are you at now?
Let's see. I'm a 10. I've been a 10 for, let's just say, like a month and a half, something like that. And I've got a 1 level of all my Archer Towers upgraded. I dropped my Infernos. They're level 1.
Thank
God. Then, thank God. I just got my queen to 35, and I've got a whole bunch of the troops maxed out. Now, I think I've got Hogs, Valks, Golems, Giants, Wizards, Wall Breakers. I think that's it. Yeah, and then max freeze. Roll Tide. So coming a long way. Dropped those Infernos down and got real awkward because I jumped of somebody else, the player, and he looked at me with shame. Shame.
How is TH10?
TH10's going well. The only thing that does suck is I thought that 2-starring these things would be a lot easier, and for some reason, it's not. They just decided like, I'm gonna take a left. I'm like, hold on. Let's think about this. Let's be rational. Nope. And 41%. Sweet. No stars. I'm just going to turn my game off. I'm going to go take a walk.
So, Benji, what you're really saying is for however long you listened to the podcast, you thought I was a big fucking liar.
Those guys are ridiculous. Throw a couple golems in there. Maybe 20 wizards. I mean, rage these bitches to the center. You got your 50.
Hard.
Yeah.
Like, come on, be serious. Like, you guys.
He sucks. It's teach. I know he's trying something. Kind of rough luck.
He puts so much effort into it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if I'm going to do the 4 golem or the 5 golem. And I'm just sitting there rolling my eyes in the back. I'm just like, okay, whatever.
I'll just throw my extra troops out the base.
Yeah, it's like you got massive troops, you got 240 spots, you got an extra 10 spots on heroes, and like you guys are complaining. It's like, oh my god, has anybody seen those Inferno towers and those Max Archer towers? That is not a game.
And somehow you saying this,
things disappear.
Also, you saying this makes me realize how much of a failure you really thought I was on those attacks.
Truth comes out eventually.
Yeah, we're just twisting all kinds of words tonight. I feel like sucker punched in the game. I hop on here to kind of, get I'm trying to reboot, get myself feeling better, and I'm just like, God, I am just not saying the right things today.
No, it's really, I'm talking about myself. I mean.
Yeah, I feel better now. Thanks, Scotty. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey, not that it's the right place to say it, but we don't have a clash tool set up for this war.
Oh, shit.
Well, looks like
Benji. Yeah, get on that between the Buffalo Wild Wings and the podcast.
Yeah, I wish I had some time, but I've got all these boneless buffalo wings I got to put down. And you know what?
Who orders boneless?
It's Thursday. They've got a deal.
He's getting a bone later, all right?
I got boned during the game, clearly. So,
of course I got.
So what's your choice of seasoning, though?
What's my choices?
On your Buffalo Wild Wings scale.
Honey barbecue.
I'm pretty
He's a honey
standard.
barbecue guy.
Honey barbecue guy.
Plain.
7 honey barbecue, 7 Parmesan garlic.
That Parmesan garlic's really good.
Yeah, I like to go back and forth.
Oh, you do a half and half?
Yeah, I do 7 and 7. It's the way to go. And then I get some really.
Do you really get honey barbecue? Do you really get honey barbecue, pansy? You don't get.
I don't like hot stuff to be hot for no reason.
No fire,
dude. Asshole bleeding is the best. I mean, come on.
Let you know you're a man.
I'm never gonna agree with what you just said. I'm just never gonna be down with that.
That's what I do. I wake up the next day and I'm like, my asshole's on fire. I'm a man.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Well, isn't it kind of about going? You have a few beers and then you're going, you know what? I'm going to walk on this fire. I'm firing this thing up.
When it's so hot, you're trying to take a deuce and your toes start curling up, and you're like, "Oh God, just get rid of it."
I thought the podcast was going well before I got on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm
It
glad
was.
you stopped
We were talking about Clash and all kinds of stuff.
I'm reaching over some Clash stuff right now.
Way to completely disrail us.
Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. I do want to drop this on the podcast. Your boy did get that. It was like 2 weeks ago now. My first Town Hall 10 triple, and ever since then, I have been failing miserably, and then hiding. Then hiding,
I had to
coming
clean up
back
your
like
mess
2 hours
last
later.
tour, Benji.
Oh God, Shaq, is that you?
Jack's bullying.
Shaq, don't even start. I'm tired of cleaning up your stuff.
Rip Benji.
Rip my queen last. I did the full 30-second pause when she died too.
I love that.
Oh no!
The queen dead pause. There's
The queen
no
dead
better.
pause, and it's just my
There's
hands in my hair.
no funnier shit. In
Okay,
the
wait.
world.
What do you mean, Queen Dead pause?
Oh yeah.
Remember, there's
that
people
moment.
listening right now.
Yeah, you
to
got
this.
that moment where somebody goes to do a very elaborate queen walk. His whole plan rides on this queen walk. He's got to get the eagle down. He's got to get 2 air Ds down. He's got to get it all for this plan to work. And that queen's going. She's going the distance. And then all of a sudden, a fucking Tesla pops. A Tesla pops. And then what happens? 35 fucking minions roll in a heartbeat. And the queen dies. And there's always this fucking 10 to 20 second pause where this dude is debating on, do I even bother making a new plan?
Do I just quit?
Or do I just throw my fucking tablet in the toilet and go back and play with my kids? Maybe I'm going to go talk to my wife. You know, what am I doing with my life? You reevaluate your entire life in that 20 seconds. It's the longest 20 seconds ever.
I need to be baptized again.
Yeah, no, exactly. When this happens and you're doing it live, I was on with Dirk one time. We had this plan. It's going to be perfect. We're going to smash this base. I'm going to be able to hold a spell and still get a 3. And I'm sitting there, and I go, "Oh no!" He goes, "What?" He goes, "You're quick." Oh. I'm just sitting there because you see it happen before him on TeamSpeak, and I'm just like, "No!"
Yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
and my
the
healers
best.
are just dying, and it's just like, "Oh well."
And then it's like the crickets in the background. You're like, well,
Yeah.
go forward
Yeah,
into the
somebody
night.
Somebody pops it on your TeamSpeak channel and goes, "Hey Benji, your queen died."
There's nothing better though in a big war when you're watching a defense and it's like it's like one of their top 11s and they've got to clear this base. Dude, there's no better when you're like, oh, the queen, oh, come on, and that bitch dies, dude. Everybody just erupts. and if you can get the queen die scream right as the rage falls, that's just icing on the cake, man. So you just got these rage healers sitting there doing nothing, but you know his pain though. You feel for him, even though you're like, yes, bitch. You're like, oh, it hurts so bad.
But if you were on TeamSpeak, Mert, you would be like, you'd be rooting for. You'd be like, oh no, okay, yeah, he still got it. And you're like, no, Mert, that is on our team.
I do not.
Raise the queen.
I do.
It's like drop another rage, Scotty.
It's like that's us. That's us. God damn it, Mert! Quit making me root for these people.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, listen, I'm hopping off of here. I'll holler at you guys a little bit later. I just need to get my mini cameo in. I'll let you guys do all the technical talk right now.
Thanks for stopping by the podcast.
Later, bud.
It's like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood around here.
I got I got 2 things: War L and Rip Shack. I'm out.
Rip.
Suck it.
User disconnected from your channel.
Oh, Benji. Dude.
Go back to Clash.
That attack
he
was
came
talking
and
about.
he saw without trying.
That attack he was talking about, man. He had me babysitting his queen, right? And, because, when you do these complex attacks, you got your queen walk going. Normally, if you can, you have somebody jump on TeamSpeak and just kind of babysit your queen. While you're running your attack on the other side of the base, you have somebody just keep an eye on point Ds that are on her.
You do it in weightlifting. You have a spotter. Why wouldn't you have one in Clash?
And there's no difference. There's no difference. So it's like he's got the queen going around the base, and she's chugging along, and I can see it. She's about to hit a cannon, like a cannon's about to jump on her, and her health's going to start to drop. And I see it, and I'm like, all right, Benji, get ready to rage, and he's like 3 seconds ahead of me. So I'm like, rage it, Benji, rage it. And then like there's this pause, and he goes, I can't. I'm like,
Yeah,
what are you talking about?
I can't.
It's just like there's so much fear in his voice.
I can't quit you.
Because he can't find the rage on the fucking scroll bar.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dirk's like, what do you mean you can't? He's like, I can't find it.
dude, like,
Can't lives on Won't Street.
And I was over here crying, and he gets it down, dude. She had, you know how like sometimes you get the rage down, and she has that sliver, and it's going up and down and up and down, and you're like, dude, if one more mortar drops, she is done.
Oh.
And then her health slowly starts to climb, and he threes it. But I mean, it was the hardest thing I've ever laughed on TeamSpeak. I swear to God.
Well, you do have your own TeamSpeak chat room.
So I was just about to say that was in our special room. 2 assholes wore attacks and ales.
Yeah.
It's me and Benji's planning room.
So you have pro tips as well. You know, speaking of advice.
Man. Yeah. I've been chock full of some good advice.
Yeah,
lately.
let's. I think we've read them on the podcast.
We've read a couple.
Never
You don't
with
follow me. Oh yeah,
but we don't get the
that's-
resonating bass of your voice.
Well, see, what it is I haven't been on the pod since I started doing them. Like, I started doing them randomly one day. I can't remember what war it was. We were in a really tense war, dude. It was down like the
Pro tip 69, I think, right?
Yeah, and that's why I did 69, because it was a sexual reference, you know. And I threw it out there, and everybody is cracking up because everybody was like so tense and serious. And then, like, the next day, someone was like, yo, why don't you do another one? And then the next day was another one. And then before you know it, I was like, that was all I did. Like, I walked around all day looking for inspiration for the next one. Like, I didn't
For the
even
pro
play
tip.
the game anymore. Yeah, dude, for real. But
I gave up Clash for the pro tips.
yeah, I really did, man. You know what it was? I started digging the Twitter love. If anybody's ever felt Twitter love, it's like, it's a different kind of love. It's like the love of a firstborn child, dude. When that little fucking kid looks up at you and he goes, Papa, it's like, that's the love you get. Like, it's fucking sweet. But, yeah, so I was
Just wait for
running
the
out of-
Twitter hate.
Oh, I know, right? I haven't gotten there
Because
yet.
when the fucking trolls come out, that's when it's real fun.
Don't
And it
worry,
ruins
one
it
of
for
the best
everybody.
Clash trolls in the game right now is on your side.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. So about 5 days ago,
You better make them good.
I put it out to the world where I basically wanted everybody to vote on what the next tip was going to be.
Oh
So I
shit!
put
Really?
Yeah. So it was my first poll I ever put on Twitter,
Oh,
and it
God.
was the subject matter was this. It said, "You've just been caught clashing. You need #ClashProTips to aid you in getting out of trouble. Where are you?" And I gave 4 options. I said, phone under the dinner table, sexing wife or hubby, at work on the toilet, or at your own wedding. And the landslide winner was at work on the toilet. I think that's the most common.
Clashing in the can. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think that's the ultimate resonating. Everybody's had that go on.
So your pro
So I
tip. So
kinda-
you were asking on Twitter what your pro tip should, what the subject matter should be.
What people need advice on. What tips do you need in
So
your life?
and where? Okay, before you even get to that, because people are wondering where do they tweet you?
Yeah, so you go to at Dirk Diggler 65 if you want to follow me. I put them out once every like 3-4 days when inspiration strikes, you know. My girl has been a big inspiration.
He tries to
really
rub
does.
one out every.
Oh yeah, at least before every war attack. And it sucks when I have multiple accounts in the clan because I'm like raw the next day. You know what I'm saying? But, so everybody was pretty solid on needing clashing on the toilet advice, right? So that inspired pro tip number 111. It says, you've been MIA for an hour. They find you in a stall mid-attack singing your favorite song. The song is Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. Might lose my job, but that's just fine. I just 3-star Jake from One Hive. So that eventually got around to the One Hive family, and I think I got Mrs. Jake from One Hive to like that one. So that was kind of sweet. I think they were kind of good sports about the whole thing, you know.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Do you have another one?
Yeah.
Just to kind of, since you're like,
yeah. Oh yeah, dude, I'm on a roll now. Let's take a look, see what we got.
Because
So
like, because I read them, like when they come through on clan
Your
mails.
voice, though.
Yeah,
Your
it's the voice.
definitely makes it. So.
But because I can hear it. Don't you hear it, DP? When he's like, when you read it.
When I'm reading his tweets or in game or whatever, I'm thinking the same thing. I hear Dirk's voice saying it, and that's what makes me crack up because his voice is just like the cream. You know, it's the cream on top.
Yeah, creme de la creme.
That's what I've been told. My voice
As they
is
say in Moulin Rouge.
It's the cream. Yep. So let's see the tip before that.
Dirk's the cream pie.
So we had somebody try to join. So we had somebody try to join a while back, and I can't remember what he had in his join request, but it was like the worst thing ever. And it was like as soon as he wrote it, it was like ding, light bulb goes off, and I was like, okay, that inspired pro tip number 10. Things to include in a join request. Offering of boob pics, free beer, iTunes / Google Play cards or winners. Also the occasional offering of a hand job to members of leadership, as we are most married, overweight, sad sights that'll take it anywhere we can get.
Yeah.
So immediately I posted that Rudax because he's the in-shape marathon Gucci glass wearing Brit that he is. He said,
bathing Brit.
Yeah,
that's his standard
Brit.
Emoticon is the bathtub for his yeah.
But yeah. Those are the last two installments. I was trying to get a fresh one up today, but I got kind of balls deep in Royale. I kind of slept on that one. But
so if you are looking for more pro tips, you can follow at Dirk Diggler 65.
Yes, sir.
Is there like underscores in there? It's just
Nah. They gave me that one. I guess it wasn't a popular one. I guess the other Dirk Digglers stopped at 64. So
yeah, that's what I was just gonna ask. Why 65?
Yeah. That was my football number. I think everything is 65. You know, whenever I get a chance. Maybe I should have made it 69. Maybe I should fucking switch that up.
No, it's probably that's probably taken. I mean,
yeah, that was
of all numbers to they're probably working back.
That was probably the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, if you really want the pro tips, you can just join the L.
Oh yeah, in the clan mails.
You better have that join request though. That's the join request. I just gave you the keys to the kingdom.
Oh, I was looking at the notes from the last podcast we were recording. Let me see if any of them still rang true. Did you guys? How was it with the Spell Factory? Where did the Spell Factory hit everybody? Post update.
Pocketbook.
Oh, really? Yeah, I mean, really, because I warred without mine down, and I, it sucked a little bit not having 2 poisons, but it was like it was necessary.
I haven't upgraded mine yet.
No, I gemmed it.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah,
so
that was.
I don't plan to upgrade it for a
while. What did you get then? So TH9 got what?
The Skelly spell. Yeah, and the main reason was we were in a war and I had RM actually did a hit for me. Shout out RM. I did. I had to have RM use my account to do a hit, and I completely forgot that I put my Dark Spell Factory down, like right before I gave him the account. So I jumped on and I gemmed it done so he could, go in full bore, and he got the 3-star. I mean, I'm not sure if that couple bucks helped, but you know, it was definitely worth doing.
Couple.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't keep track, man. I just press buttons.
What gym pack costs a couple?
Yeah, so it was crazy without a jump. For me,
yeah, it was a couple batches of juice. That's all that was. That's all.
Shaq, did you put yours down?
No, I haven't upgraded mine yet, and I don't plan to for a while.
So far,
just so you can do it.
A lot out of that skeleton spell. I'm sure somebody's going to find a way to make it happen, but I'm not seeing a whole much out of level
anything
1.
else, you gotta wait till it's max. Yep.
Yeah.
When we get it max, we'll start using it.
Did you max yours
already with the clone spell?
No, mine's not maxed. I've got level 1, but I would just rather have, as right now, I'd rather have either a quake or another poison, probably another poison, just to be safe if I'm going into war.
How about you, Poobah?
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't used anything out of it. I gemmed it and haven't touched it since.
Well, really, having it down was more about having that extra spell in war. I mean, that's why why you gemmed
it's for the
down.
poison.
But you know that little skelly spell? Okay, here, little side note. Make sure you put it inside the compartment. You know, if you're putting it in the compartment where you're dropping that spell. I could see it being really beneficial on TH9 attacks. Maybe later on in the raid, because like there's a builder hut over now with the poison spell and the avoidance, it's not killing the dragon. You know, like you might be able to get more out of the poison spell and a poison spell and a skelly spell together. I think maybe or distracting.
That's what I was saying. I think it's going to be mostly used at Town Hall 9. And I just think it's going to be so much extra security just having that thing. I mean, it'll be huge on cleanup, but I'm just saying, just to sit there, any attack that you're doing, how many times have you sat there and you've got this last little bit of troops that you need them to get through to that last compartment? And these skellies, you just wait, you know, and as soon as they're targeting your main pack, just drop the skellies right on them, and they start eating away at that archer tower, you know?
It would have come in handy for a couple of our guys last war.
Yeah,
well,
and it's like
if you know what's in the CC, then you might as well pack one. You know.
Well, that's what I'm. Yeah, like on cleanup. But how many times do you see people have a poison or even two at the end of the raid? I mean, it's so many times you got that
every
thing.
Every war for me.
Yeah, DP. I swear he always has two poisons at the end of every raid. But it's like you actually had a spell that if you had there sitting, it could actually do a lot. It has a lot of uses.
Or even if you're like really close at the end and you're like, shit, my queen's about to die, and you could drop the skelly spell and hit an archer tower, hits it for a couple seconds. That could save, like the misdirection. I mean, so I've been taking one with me into in the wild, every time I go to a raid, but it's still level 1. But I'll max that out because it seems like it has some power.
Yeah. It will. Once it gets maxed out and people start playing with it in these friendly challenges, we'll see what the uses are. I'm really excited to get my clone spell up, especially running these bowlers. I've been seeing Ash's videos, and I really think I know it's 4 slots, but the fact that
I like the clone spell. It does work. But to me, I get more bang for my buck if I'm going to bring 3 rage versus...
We're talking bowlers here, right?
Yeah, we're talking bowlers. Now, there's certain attacks that I think that...
God damn it, DP.
Clone works.
You just screwed the bowler.
Damn it, Scotty. I was talking goblins. Yeah. When you raise drop a clone on those goblins,
Well, DP, what I was going to say was... You talked about bringing your 3 rages, right? And you talk about how the clone spell is 4 spaces. And then we just talked about how you always have 2 poisons left over.
No, Mert was in the middle of saying what he was going to say. Like,
you can only bring 1 poison in the CC and 1 in the...
Mert, what were you going to say about the 2 clones?
Donation.
Right, because
I was just talking about
it's not a 4 spell slot.
Yeah,
it's 4.
What?
It takes 2 of your big boys. Like
it's force.
It's going to take
spell
2
does?
rages or jump and a rage. I mean, you got to cancel those out of the equation.
The clone
Yeah,
spell
it takes,
does.
Yeah.
Takes the same space as 2 elixir spells. Yeah.
And it ain't like
That's why it's so. That's why it's so big because it.
I've used it one time. I tried it one time. That's why I'm saying this. I didn't realize that it was that.
It costs the same as if you were wanting to quake into a base.
Oh.
It's a lot.
It just seems hard.
What were you saying?
You could take a rage
saying,
at one. If you could 1 jump, 1 rage. Oh man,
Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what Ash was doing in his videos. Is he was doing the 1 jump to get them in, and then right when they hit the core, he dropped the clone spell right in the middle. So he had another 5 bowlers pop up. And then he would rage all of them, and he's already got 18 bowlers in there.
Yeah, because
they're all full health.
On some of my raids, when I'm using my bowlers, I kind of waste a rage in the middle. I mean,
yeah.
Like, because you're like, well, shit, I'm going to drop the other one. But you can usually get them in there, and they're... Wow, though. I did not realize there were 4 spots.
I'm not saying it's not a great spell. It's just one of those things. I have better luck with the 3 rage.
Okay, let me ask you this, DP. What are the miners like? I have not tried them. Like I have no experience with them. This is the new troop.
Miners are great. Honestly, I like them a lot, but I will say you got to learn them. You got to learn how they pass.
They tunnel. They start from the outside, right?
Yeah.
Like they go building to building.
Yeah, they're going to go to the first available building. Whatever that is, and if you're trying to use them properly, you make sure that funnel's made. Definitely one of those troops you got to funnel. But they're going to go to first available building. They can't be touched while underground except by the eagle. Now the eagle will light those bastards up while they're running through the underground. So
they can be targeted by the eagle. Huh?
No, it says no. It says that they can't be harmed. It says that in the description. I think they're
when
just
they
popping
first
up and it
came
looks
out,
like they're getting hit.
They were getting ripped. I don't know if they tweaked something or what.
They must have changed it, because they say that's the whole draw of them is that they can't be touched by defenses while they're underground.
So how do you use them? Do you use them as part of the first part of the attack? Do you use them as like?
No, I usually try to sit back on them, and you want to wait to where you can. They're going to get more bang for the buck.
How much do they cost? Because I mean, like, honestly, I haven't my bowlers aren't even, or my miners aren't even like allowed to be upgraded in the lab yet. So I can't even see like the statistics on them in the game.
Scotty, why do you ask me how much anything costs?
No, not how much it costs, like to upgrade them. I mean, like, what's the spell, like, or like how much do they cost?
I'm trying to log back in. I just got booted. Personal break. Gotta love it.
Okay.
He just ginned it. He doesn't remember. I think it's like 5 million. 6 million.
No. I'm asking like 5, how much 6, does it 7, cost per troop?
If I'm making it.
Like how much dark elixir per troop?
Okay.
Like, is it like 5?
Well, it's regular.
50?
It's regular elixir.
It's
regular elixir.
It's 6,000 regular elixir.
Oh shit! I thought it was a dark elixir troop.
No, it's regular elixir, and it's a
dark elixir upgrade. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Space. And they're good troops. But you definitely want to have the sidekick troop. You want something that's going to go in and start taking fire from everything while these little sneaky miners are digging underground.
And they can be healed, right? Underground?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah. They can be healed and raised underground.
Breaking news, I failed another air attack.
I've got a different thought on these miners. Every time we get a new troop, I always try to think how I'm going to, how I could use it even though I don't have it yet. And what I really see with the miners is whenever you're doing an attack, whether it be Valks or bowlers or whatever, you always have the same start. You always have got your funnel cut, and then you start your big push to the core. I really see like having 10 miners in the bag and sending them in behind your main push. Once you've got everything going in, and like let's say you've got your bowlers going in, when you can safely tap on the outer ring and you see the target light up in the core for those miners, I think that's when you want to dump those and send them in.
And
they're coming in.
Completely agree with you. And
they come right under, and then once the core is gutted, everything is still shooting in to the bowlers or whatever you got. But then here come the miners scooting under the walls, popping up at the inner ring now.
But
what you've got to making those out.
This is his theoretical approach, though, right, Mert? This is your theoretical.
Mert has no theoretical. He watches YouTube videos.
He said he's never tried it.
Yeah, no. This is all my. I've never seen anybody do this. This is all my thought. Yeah, and by the way, I was also the one when the bowlers first came out. Listened to it on a podcast. But I said that everybody's trying. Everybody, that's right.
He's not mentioning the fact he's been watching me drop minor shows.
I'm just
over and over and over.
No, that wasn't. No, it wasn't a dig. It was to say like this isn't because Dirt. You were like, yeah, I agree with you. Like I was just trying to say he's saying Dirty. How he could see it working.
Don't you use them on like the other side?
Never.
Like so they're. I've from the other side of the base.
Things, but I always run them behind everything. But you got to make sure your funnel's wide enough because if you don't get those, if you're running bowlers or wizards on the outside and they don't get those buildings on the outside and you want it to go to the core, they're going to go to the first available, which might be that, builder hut sitting over there to the far right that you just weren't paying attention to. They're going to go to that first available building.
Well, I guess I haven't been paying attention. Because I thought you would drop them at like the bottom right, and then they would start coming in from that way. Okay,
maybe in theory, I've tried a bunch of different things just to see how it was, and I usually just hold on to them towards the, halfway to the end of the raid, and just kind of see where everything's panning out, and then I'll drop them. But yeah, got to make sure the funnel, because you don't want them to run to the side and then they're stuck on the outside buildings. You don't want them on the outside buildings because all that DPS is just bearing down on them.
What's the troop space on those?
5. They're solid little.
Wow, yeah. I guess I was upgrading my elixir barracks. I just didn't put. For some reason, I thought, well, I'm going to have to upgrade my miner with dark elixir.
They're a troop you're not going to do mass miners with. I mean, they're.
People said that about the bowler too.
True. This is true. I don't see it. You got to have something in there to tank. You need something to get in there and draw the attention from all the other.
You know what? Is this a ploy to get Supercell to just let you have this troop like the witch? I miss my miners.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
What about a minor witch combo?
The new troops.
Could that work?
No, witches are dead completely. Their Supercells completely killed them.
They really have killed the witches. It's like I can't remember last time I made a witch. Dead. I used to run witches till it's going out of style. Now I can't. I hadn't even ran one in probably a month and a half.
But now something else that we found out, maybe I found out. I don't know. Maybe everybody else knew this. Those damn baby drags. When you have one and it's by itself and it's raged, it does more damage than a full-size dragon.
No, we found that out the other night.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I don't think it was as much, was it? Was it more?
It was more. Yeah.
Because it's 2 times. It does 2 times.
How does it work really? Because I've just got mine going to level 2. So is it?
You have it near any air troops, and if it's not near any air troops, it rages up.
False. It
can got 5 tiles. Got 5 tiles. Oh, really? It can be near healers?
I'm
Excuse me,
almost
sorry.
positive I've had it within 5 tiles of a healer, and it's still raged.
Dirk is
So
smoking.
maybe it's attacking air troops then. Maybe those are the only ones. But
I
yeah,
could
as
be
long
wrong.
as it's 5 tiles away, that would make sense. But as long as it's 5 tiles away, then it's like it rages itself, and its damage maxed is 100. And then when it's in its like little rage mode, it does 200. Well, a dragon by itself does 100, or it does 2 times, so it'd be 200. A dragon by itself does 170. And it has more hit points than half of a dragon. So, I mean, those baby drags...
And it's half the troop space.
Yeah, so it's half the troop space, but it's actually better than half of a dragon. The shitty thing is you just can't have them with others, because those would be really nice to clump up if they raged. But, like, I've seen people do queen walks, and I've seen, what a lot of people are doing is the CC where it's, like, one gob, couple Valks, and then a baby drag. And I've seen it kill a queen that was even, like, phased, because the Valks came out, and then they started hitting her. They hit the ability. The Valks swung one more time, and she had a good chunk of health left. But that baby drag was raged and like spit on her 3 times, and she was out.
Really?
So it's pretty powerful.
So how would you use it in farming then? Could it be a farming troop?
Well, I like to use it in war. Like,
It's a good funnel
shout
cutter.
Still though,
Yeah,
so
I gotta give
far
a
that
shout out
seems
to-
all it.
Go
I
Shack.
gotta give a shout out to
Yeah, go.
Powerbang, because I watched his video for how TH10s can hit TH11s for 2 stars, and you just put 15 baby dragons around the base, and you easily get 30%, and then you just send in a bunch of Valks for the Town Hall, and you easily get 60% plus on a Town Hall 11.
Yeah, so far that seems to be the real only use for them right now. But I mean, I'm sure more stuff will come out. But no, that attack it's pretty neat, because what you do is you drop 14 of them, so the eagle's not activated. And then what you do is right whenever all those buildings start to go down, drop the 15th. And what's great is when the eagle activates, it will actually use its first round of shots on that last baby dragon. It's usually always alive. Take the first 3 shots.
Why does it?
That's the troop that activated.
Oh,
That's the troop that activates it, and at the time it's activated, that's the biggest troop on the board.
That's right, because
So it
it's
targets
activated for people who haven't listened before. To activate the eagle, it takes 150 troops.
Yeah, so it's activated. So now you're not getting the first 3 shots on your Valks, and you just do like a double jump with your king and Valks to the core, and then you try to freeze the CC troops and the queen. So because all you're needing to do, you don't really need to kill the queen. You just need your Valks to punch in and get the town hall. As long as the town hall is offset at all,
Yeah.
even if it's
You
just
can't
4
do
or
it on
5
those
tiles.
ring bases.
Yeah, if it's one of those ring bases, it's not going to work because you're going to have to cut in. But if it's like an anti-3, pretty much any Town Hall 10 with high troops can get in pretty easily and do it. But other than that,
I was doing
don't
it
know.
with the 35 Queen and just max Valks, and I've been a TH10 for only a couple weeks.
Oh yeah.
How are you farming
Yeah,
as a
you
new
need the max
TH10
Valks.
Shack?
I'm using Jive Arch, and I'm down in gold, and just when I'm shooting for an elixir upgrade, I just use Barch, but when I'm farming for my queen, I use Jive Arch and just core dive.
How about you, Poobah?
It's mainly Super Queen still. Couple
What
dragons.
are you farming for? DE?
DE, but I'm
What
in
year is
crystals,
this?
so
That Super Queen is awesome. I mean, especially, I can't imagine having a 35 Queen. I mean, that's going to be nice. Right? Or what? That's what you said yours is at, right, Poobah?
no,
Or 40?
I'm at
You're maxed.
30. I'm at 30.
30. Oh, well, mine's good.
I'm
Well, I'm
trying
going
to
to be
get
ahead
the
of you.
last levels on my king
Or
before I go to 10.
What do you mean? You did your king first?
No, my king was last. He's at 27 right now.
Oh, shit. I forgot you can't go past 30 at Tunnel 9. I forgot.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. Thank God, because everybody would be ahead of me at TH9.
I just take a couple of baby drags to cut a funnel for her, and then one to help the archers and healers. And
What's
Crystal, a lot of the bases are full of pumps and mines are full, so.
What is the new CC troop?
I'm
going down my list.
Don't take one.
What do you mean?
I never have a CC when I'm farming.
Why?
Because I can get what I need with what I got.
Pimp status.
In other words, our troops aren't good enough for him.
I can get a star, and I can at least a star, and I can.
Well,
get
do you have a CC
funds.
with you at least?
No.
What?
I normally only request CCs when either I'm pushing or it's war day.
What? Does anybody else find this weird?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I never see him request. Yeah.
But isn't that a little
Weird.
strange?
I request CC troops even if I don't need them. Like even if I have a 12-hour shield.
Yeah, you better
and
burn
I'm
our
not gonna
troops,
be attacking.
People want to
man,
give their troops away. Most of
I'm trying
just
to.
if you say anything,
trying to up my level. Okay, I'm trying to up my level. All right.
My bad.
You need to help me.
Didn't know we were level grinding.
Donate. That's what it's all about, dude. Haven't you heard?
He's trying to beat Baz's record.
It is kind of.
Level
I mean, it is a.
son.
It is a. I mean, clans do that where it's like, come request. We can.
Shit.
I guess there's
Makes no sense.
Your friend in need.
Dumbest shit in the world.
Like you have all those, but you shouldn't go into. Why are you like? Don't feel bad about taking our troops.
No, I just don't ever need it, so I don't request it.
I mean, even for backup, just
Scotty,
keep a clan castle.
When you get to a level of badassery as Pooh Bear, you don't need him. A lot of times he doesn't even take his heroes. Have you ever seen him? He will super queen without a queen. That's how badass he is. His healers. He just sends his healers in. His healers by themselves, when he rages them, they just start throwing shit. It's amazing.
Hardest part of my day is getting down the steps without tripping over my own dick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why I live in a one-story house.
And Dirk, just throw it over your shoulder. Come on,
I just tie it up. I just tie it to my thigh and call it a day.
Well, what are you guys requesting in your war CCs? I mean, because I thought about those minions lately. There's scene coming out for the Queen Walk.
Killing it. Minions are killing shit right now, man. Oh my god. 15 minions is so tough because a lot of times what happens is your troops will like a fucking wall breaker run up and will pull like 4 or 5 minions out, right? And if you've got something in there, you've got to put a poison in. You've got to kill these fuckers because they're so damn powerful. And then you get in there. Now the rest start funneling out. The tricky thing is they take so long to come out. Like that attack that I did last war, I've got it mapped out. I'm sketching the attack, and I'm like, all right, my bowlers are going to enter the range here. I've got the CC here. I've got 2 poisons. I'm like, they're all going to come out. The minions are going to be grouped like right here. So I'm going to double my poisons up there because I want to kill them fast. I watched that fucking replay, and my bowlers come out and trip them. The minions start pouring out. They're flying right into my poison. But the bowlers have moved up because these fucking minions are still pouring out of this CC. So now they're coming out and they're stopping before they get to the poison. Luckily, my queen was right behind them. She was able to pick them off. But I have seen so many attacks just get wrecked by those minions. The poison takes so long to kill them.
I try to just do a sacrificial golem if I see him. That's kind of my thing. What else is everybody saying besides the minions?
I'm doing what Mert was talking about with the baby dragon. I put a baby dragon in with a couple Valks.
Yeah.
Because you can't put any air troops in
I
with
think a
your
lot
baby
of us are
drag.
running that.
What about a
Well,
witch?
now,
and,
hold
like,
on.
2 witches or a witch
You
and
can.
baby drag.
What another thing that's working with is you do a baby drag at a bunch of minions, because what's going to happen is minions are going to get killed first. So when they're dead, then that baby drag rages up. I've seen that too. That's pretty cool.
I'm still rocking Valks and Wiz.
Yeah, that's always.
I'm still rocking the golem because I keep forgetting to change my CC request in time.
Yeah, that's what I've been going to.
Hey, Golem Loon is still it's still a good CC. If they don't get the tome right, those Valks are gone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely gone. Gotta
the tome is.
You got to have them.
Crazy.
You got to have them. You got to have them invincible when they pop that golem.
I will say it's nice to see
or under
different CCs compared to 2 months ago when it was at Town Hall 11.
All hounds.
Yeah, I mean it was a hound and a loon, or a hound and whatever hodgepodge you want to put in there, but that's all it was. You knew you were getting a hound. And now you very seldom
get a lot of diversity.
Yeah, well, I go look at the war map and I go, I look up if you've hit DP or, if Mert or anybody like the 10s or 11s have hit. I just go look at if they're kind of doing a standard CC. If they're like, okay, it's a pig dog, then I'm like, okay. And if the other one's a pig dog, and I'm like, okay, well, the one down below me is, something standard. I just go, well, they're probably not being that creative. So if it's a fresh base, they're not like doing weird combos. They kind of, and so then you kind of roll the dice that way, if you're going to hit. Because of the overpowering
I still always like to take 2 poisons. 2 poisons, fresh hit, always.
Do you really? I mean, I would. Well, because you're a brand new. I want to say you're a brand new 11. How did you do it? This is what I wrote down here. How? No, just kidding. I didn't write that down. But really, like your journey as a brand new 11 was. I mean, look where you're at now, and you're crazy farming. But what's your priorities like in the game? Like,
as long as I've ever played this game, loot has never been an issue. As soon as I have the builder available, I've got something to put down. And right now, I wish I had like 10 builders. I've actually had to stop farming because I get all my builders done. I don't have a builder for like 2 more days, and then I'm maxed out on all my golden elixirs maxed. I'm like, all right, well that sucks. But no, when I went to 11, I went hardcore. I'm not, like I said, I think the 0.5 thing is much dead. And since I was a max 10 already, I just dropped Eagle and everything. But right now, I'm just trying to get the extra defenses. I'm just trying to get them all up to par. So like my cannon and my arch tower, they're going to level 11. My whiz tower is going to 6. I'm still working on my warden though. He's about to go to 14, so I'll have him done.
I thought he would be maxed out by now, because you went up 10 levels like in I think the last time.
Yeah, I had to take a break on the gems for a little bit. It was getting a little pricey.
But like when you're farming, you're farming, and I saw you down in Crystal.
Yeah,
doing mass bowlers.
I tried doing like I used to when I was a 9 or a 10, where I would like actually have farming armies. And ever since they took away Town Hall sniping, I don't understand it, because you still had to get into the base. I think this is what's changed. Whenever we had Town Halls outside, it was always the same thing. People had all of their loot. They had it all gathered up in the middle of the base. You had an anti-2, and you had all of your storages nice and tight right in the middle. So you could take in Barge and just jump straight to the core, rage them up, and get it and go. But now that everybody's Town Hall's inside, if you notice, even if you drop down to like Crystal, everybody's running a war base. So these storages, they're all spread out throughout the base. So you can't if you're not going to 3 the base, you can't just go in with giants and a couple jumps. I mean, there were some bases where I'd get 50%, but I wouldn't even get half the loot because of the way the damn storages are.
It's kind of, you have to go for the bonus. I mean,
you've got to go high, and with especially now how fast everything cooks, how fast your heroes regen. Ever since I've been a higher 10 or an 11,
oh, that's crazy.
I just cook full armies. You can attack like every 8-10 minutes
on a boost.
And, boosted. And,
but how many spells can you take with you? I mean, isn't the spell factory still limiting you?
No, I take 5 elixir spells every single raid.
Wow. Shack and Poobah. I mean, what are you guys farming with down at 9?
I mean, 2 minutes. 2 minutes for a raid spell if it's boosted.
I'm a new 10, and I'm farming.
Oh, sorry. Well, you're pretty much. If you don't have Infernos, you're a 9.
Well,
damn, that's right.
I'm just drive arching down in gold, and like tonight I've been boosted constantly. I've made 100k DE.
What?
Yep, that's right. He's been doing
the right base
today. Right.
But I couldn't do that because I'm 11. You know, like it kind of. Right? I can't drive arch.
Probably not.
I mean,
I have to hang out
just going after DE, but you need
Jai Whiz, Jai Whiz.
No way. I like running my big armies. I'm getting better at it too. I like running. I love it. Here's what I love about the friendly update or the friendly battle update, and I like running my same comp. I've always liked running that because I know in a pinch. You know, I know every attack when I start my attack, something's going to go wrong. And it's usually everything. So I like running the same comp or a very similar comp because I know what my troops can do. I think that's a great thing about the friendly battle because I feel, I don't even feel better about it. I mean, I like running my full armies. I've always liked doing that with the full spells. It's great to be able to practice that same comp on 100 different bases, you know, or one base 15 times from different angles. Like I was hitting tie and I'm like, yeah, I'd come from this way, but it would be pretty much the same, you know, like same composition and everything. And I love that you get to do that and you get to practice. And now these war attacks, it's great because you've had that time and you get to go in with those compositions. You don't have to sit there and nitpick all day long and figure out each little thing. You get to, you know, have that practice, be a little more versatile, and also show everybody like your plans beforehand. Look, I've been doing this all day, you know, on your bases, and now you can see, you know, I know what I'm kind of doing.
Well, and it's just like that attack I had last war. I actually hit the exact same base in the wild, and it, you know, I used to hear DP talk about that all the time, where he would actually go out and look for bases that were number 1 and 2 and 3 in the war, and he would actually find them in the wild.
Yeah,
that was the craziest shit. But it's like now there's these war bases. They're so common, a lot of them. You know, but I like it right now in L. So many of us are using bases that we've built, and I think it's awesome that people are actually getting excited about base building. It really is. Like, everybody thinks that they suck at base building until you sit down and make yourself do it. And yeah, the first 4 or 5 you make will be really shitty, but man, you really will. You'll start to get the hang of it, and then you really get pumped when you start making good ones.
Well, I suck at base building because Dirk freaking on that night when he was fresh 3ing everyone, he fresh 3'd a base that I had built, and I'm a 9.5.
Yeah, but then you tweak it.
But
then also you have to play the clan you're up against. Yeah, you're always going to. I was walking around that night going, "Ooh, I threed Shack. He's a 10. And I go, oh, you guys don't have Infernos. That wasn't even fair."
You know, I think it made him feel bad because like he spent all this time And I like Mert was saying earlier, like I wasn't even scouting them. Like I was just hitting attack, and then I was using that 30-second counter and hitting him with that comp. And he spent all this time making his base, and in a 30-second scout, I 3'd it in like less than 2 minutes. And he was just like, "Yep, not using that base ever again."
Why you want to run it against a few different people?
Yeah, I know. Maybe I got lucky. That's what I was thinking. He was so quick to be like, "Fuck that base."
I mean, run it and then tweak it. And like, what was your idea? And then
he was so disheartened. Like you could tell how much of himself he invested in that fucking base. Like how many afternoons he was supposed to be, doing something important.
I did that once. That was when we had to move the wall pieces one at a time, and I never will do that again.
Jesus.
I think it's so much easier building a base now. Oh my god, it's so much better.
I think a lot of us in L have gotten more into base building just because the fact that we are doing so many arranged wars now, and you can't just keep asking friends for bases. Eventually, they're going to be recycled so much that everybody knows what base that is, how to hit it. So we have to start doing our own, or
it really clicked for me when I was asking. I don't want to get it mixed up. It was either Jim from War Whales or was her guy from Golden Goblins. I can't remember, but we were coming up with Vigor Range War, and I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "I hate to do this." I was like, "But do you have any bases?" I was like, "I need 2 Town Hall 9 bases," and he was like, "You guys don't build your own bases?"
Yeah,
I was like, "No," and he was like, "Yeah, no." He was shocked, and then somebody else, I asked somebody else too in a different big war clan, and they said the same thing. They're like, "Yeah, not the player."
Person.
And they were like, they were stunned too. They're like, "You guys aren't building your own bases." And I was like, "Wow!" I was like, "That's how far we are behind. Like, this is common play everywhere else." And so we got the group me rooms going, where we got like the Town Hall 9 base design room, and then the 10 and 11. And I'm really really pumped with how many people have just taken the ball and ran with it on these bases. Like right now, I think Tiggs is running one. It's just been. I don't know if he built it or not. He said he did. This is a damn good base. Yeah, sometimes I look at it, I'm like, I wonder.
But what's the standard? How do you run it? Like, if you're going to test it, you're going to have a base that you want to do. Like, how do you know what's a good base? Because a lot of times,
let people hit it until they're blue in the face, and then you kind of see what
a lot of times
progression.
But even in war, you see somebody hit it like you see one clan hit it like 3 times, and I get 1 starred. Well, I mean it's been a while, but you get 1 star because they favor it. You know what I mean? Like,
that's where the friendly challenges come in. Because so many times you would have to wait, and you get a shit clan over and over, so you can't ever see your base get tested. How many times would a 9 build a new base, and they're like, "All right, finally I get to see this thing get tested." What the fuck? He's hitting it with dragons. Are you serious? Jeez, it's like, God damn it.
But what's the standard of a friendly challenge? Because now, like, look, this is when's a base good enough? Is what I'm gonna ask. Because if it's a TH9 and our TH9s can hit it and do really well, I mean, do we go away?
But you got to look at it as who's hitting your base.
Yeah.
And how many times has it been hit?
Usually we got enough good attackers. When somebody good hits your base and it takes them 6 or 7 or 8 times to 3-star or put a high percentage 2 on it, it's pretty decent. But you see how they're attacking it, and that's when you can make your tweaks. You can say, well, I can add this here or that there, and kind of change that base up enough where, all right, then you got to wait 24 hours, and now try to hit my base.
Or even with
that. To answer your question, go ahead.
Even with if it's 3 or 4 different people there's 1 or 2 people going in front of somebody, it could have given them the idea of how to hit it to where it 3 stars it, where we always say a base is solid if it takes at least 2 attacks to 3-star it. So if you're going to the 3rd person to hit it to 3-star it, then you probably have a pretty good base, and it just needs some minor tweaks here and there to make it a little less susceptible to whatever hit it. Yeah.
Well, but really, to answer your question, the base is really never good enough. I mean, it's never a finished product. It's always like, hey, I've built this base, we've run it, we've hit it, we've tweaked it so many times. I think it's good enough to run in war now. And I mean, they're always getting tweaked and adjusted as you see it get hit, and you think, ooh, well, I can put that right there. Because again, no base is ever going to defend everything. I mean, that perfect base just doesn't exist.
Oh no, I built
you
it.
Just kind of think, you know,
I haven't showed it yet.
You've just been hiding it this whole time.
Yeah. No, I've got it. It's the
You just wanna
impenetrable
make people
base.
think. You want to have people think about it and think long and hard about it.
Long and hard. Nowadays, it's all about the odd and the, oh damn, I haven't seen that before. How am I going to do it? Because that's what it comes down to in war. You want it soaking up attacks. You want it taking several hits.
Well, and we're getting a lot of great practice in real war attacks now on real war bases. You know, against these clans. So when we go up against them, even if they're a little bit different, we're more familiar with our comps. You know, we can kind of understand the troops a little bit.
Yeah. Well, you know, okay, just an example. A couple wars back, who was it that we ran? And their 11s base was so good, they actually 2 of their 11s ran it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I hit him. I hit him.
It was
no, it was Doctor. It was Doctor.
No, it was Spartan. It was Spartan's Legacy.
But it was Doctor. What's his name? Tim. There's Tim. Doctor, and it was Doctor.
I don't remember
Professor.
the guy's name.
There was Tim, and it was like Professor Tim.
Yeah. So the number 2 and number 3, which were really strong 11s, they were both running this identical base. And at first we were like, so either A, they fucked up, or B, that's a really tough base. And they're like, well, it's so good, we're going to run it twice. That base kicked our ass that war. At the very last end, we actually had a 10 able to 2 it after several attacks. Well, then we had the FYSB war right after that. We had like a random match after a ranged. And they had just battled Spartan's Legacy like the war before us. And sure enough, they were running that base too. And it kicked their ass again, even though we had the plan for it. So, of course, this was right when the friendly challenges came out. We built that base. That base has been passed around so many times in friendly challenges. I swear right now, I could put it up, and any of our 10s or 11s could 2-star that base like it's nothing. And it just goes to show, like, you know, that base was so
sounds
tough
a lot like Benji's evening
at the Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh,
passed around, put in the bullpen, got pretty sweaty.
Got sweaty at home. But it just goes to show that, like, you know, this base was so tough in war. Now that base ain't shit. You know, we look at that thing and we're like, yep, this is exactly how to hit it. So it's just opening up avenues that we haven't had in this before. And, you know, we're getting close. I'd say here in another month or so, think about this. Your experience on war attacks, you will probably have just as much since the friendly challenge update as you've had in this game as a whole.
Oh,
just
God,
think about that. That's pretty mind blowing.
My only regret, and which has bothered me every day, is that it's not a regret. It's like I hate it that I go, oh, I got to go get my farm attack in, and I go do it, and then I come back and I'm like, shit, look at all these friendly battle challenges.
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like I got to go get the money first.
Can't let the farming slack. Nope.
All right, well, let's start the round of shoutouts. Dirk?
Oh, man. Come back.
Get another pro tip just to wrap it up.
Come back to me. I got some gold. Come back to me. Make me learn.
All right, so Dirty Pirate, who you got?
I got my brothers in L just because gonna exhausting, fun ride lately, and it's a lot of fun. We all just kind of pull together and keep things happen. I like to see the excitement, and we just keep doing what we're doing. And stay on track, and
we must protect this house.
Must protect this house. That's right. We make it happen. We get up for every war. So, if you go up against us, we're going to give it everything we got. We might not beat you, but we're going to give it everything we got. I can promise that. And if,
we will
somebody
probably beat you.
Give it everything they got, they're not in the clan anymore. So that's just the bottom line. We're going to give it everything we got. And I love you guys. You guys are great. So let's just keep doing it.
Shack?
All right. I want to give a shout out to everyone in L as well. Also to Mert for letting me in L when I wanted to join. And a very special shout out to Benji. Rip.
Poobah?
Just going to shout out the Nines and L. We've come a long way in the last few weeks and keep on improving. Good to see. Up to good work, boys.
Yes.
It's nice to see the Nines because it seems like lately with the Nines, everybody's so quick to jump to 10, and it's great. I want people to jump to 10, but it leaves our Nines like, all right, now we got a new crop of Nines to make where they need to get to where they need to be, and TGP's really stepped up to the plate and help those Nines out, and it's nice having you there, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
I'd like to do a shout out to SE and his wife, and Phantom and his wife. Kind of going through some stuff, and so a big shout out to those guys.
For real.
And
yeah, I hate it when I hear he's doing bad, man. It's my heart. Love that guy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So and Phantom too, and wish you guys everybody the best, and so big shout out. Well,
speaking of SE, we kind of forgot he also had a really nice triple that last war. He came up 8 spots and got number 12. They absolutely beautiful attack. Beautiful. I mean, it was just absolutely anarchy.
I would call Mr. Bowler, man. He's like the bowler king in my book. He's unreal what he's able to do with it.
Anybody keeping tabs on his base, because forever he was that bastard child 11 he had fully maxed fences except for no Eagle and no Inferno Towers.
9.
So he finally went ahead. Yeah, he finally dropped them all, so he's getting them all up now. He actually told me he just put down his last 2 cannons. So he also has all of his cannons maxed already. But he always has some really creative bases that... even without the Eagle and the Infernos, he would be the last person to get hit in like every war. Like nobody wanted anything to do with his base.
And he was always always the guy to go up and punch somebody right in the face. You know, like when he was like a 9, wasn't he? Or like an early 10, he'd just go up and hit 1 and 2 with drags.
He got the dragons down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is there a better dude than SE though? Really? I mean, truly, there really isn't. He is always He is the coolest dude ever. Sorry, I got a bro crush.
But my shout out actually goes out to our favorite cunt in the clan, Chris, with his Mike Hunt. Mike Hunt, your cunt. He's actually our newest co-leader.
He's our cunt.
Congratulations.
Our cunt.
And congratulations to TGP.
Thank you.
Yeah, for real. Yes. Yeah. I had to shout myself out. Don't worry, TGP.
No, both of you guys
take control, bro.
are great added co-leaders to the L, and we're glad to have both of y'all. So,
dude, Hunt was a no-brainer. TGP, same situation. It's like the name just had to be said in leader chat, and it was just like unanimous fucking hands going up.
I don't know what you're talking about. My name wasn't said in leader chat. Dirty Pirate just said, "You're a co now. Take care of the nines. I'll deal with."
And
the
nobody
shit."
said no. That was my point. All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I even said, "Hey guys, sorry if I stepped on toes." And as soon as I said that, everybody's like, "Nah, TGP deserves it," and everybody agreed with me like right off the bat. So I did kind of jump the gun and just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna put him in here." But
we don't argue with a pirate, never.
So if you're out there and you're thinking about becoming a co-leader in House of L, make sure you have a really good name. Like Dirk Diggler, Dirty Pirate, Lethal Weapon, TheGrandPoobah, Mike Cunt. Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
I mean, I guess.
Right,
well,
I think I'm ready.
Okay, got the pro tip.
There we go. Now we're ready.
Little build up. Okay. So.
Your dog just threw up in the background.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to give a shout out to House of L as always. My currently climbing 305 Twitter followers. Love you guys. Love the love I receive from you. It's a good time. But this is an oldie but a goodie. I'm going to drop a word of inspiration from Dirk onto the world, more or less. This is not so much Clash related as much as just something to get you through your day. So if you're listening to this after a long day of work and you're driving home, hour and a half, just think about these words.
Unbutton your pants and get ready for it.
Oh, here it comes. This is pro tip number 6, and it says, some days are just not your day. Days you just can't win. Days where if it were raining titties, you'd somehow get hit with a dick. It'll only make you stronger, my friends, so persevere and wade through those dicks for your tits await.
Had days like that.
So, everybody's at them.
I don't know why I'm crying. I don't know why I'm crying.
Yeah, that one hit a chord with me there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm torn up inside.
It is so much better with your sweet, sweet voice.
The first time I heard that shit, I've just had this image in my head of some dude going outside and he's going, "Ooh, titties!" and just like a dick smacks him right up for it. Just like, oh shit.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Well, on that note, you can follow at Dirk Diggler for some more pro tips. At Dirk Diggler 65. Everybody else, any other shout outs we need to get to?
And if you want to get into L, go visit House of L2. Go visit L Reloaded. Go visit L Relaxed. You got 3 other clans that are, we'd love to have you in the L family. It's always full, so good luck. But it doesn't mean we don't love you. It just means it's tough to get in sometimes.
Yeah, and welcome.
And if you ever do join with the password, and if you get rejected, it might be because we just matched in war. Well, it's fans in the stands, but sometimes we still do reject with that because it's just or take all biddies too,
or just say, hey, listen to the podcast. Here's where you heard it.
Well, no, I always reject those people. Because that's like the easiest thing to say, because they can just look at our description and see we have a podcast, and they just say, "Oh, hey, love the podcast.
FITS fits."
Yeah, so
works.
use the password. But if you do, it's probably because we just started war. We're just annoyed. But sometimes a lot of times we try to follow you back to your clan.
These guys are paranoid.
We got to be strict.
They don't. Yeah, now we don't fill CCs anymore. Like we have to do it together.
Yeah, L Main's kind of tough to get into, period. So if you really want to get into L Main, go visit L Relax. Go visit with those guys. Hang out for a war or two. And your name will get brought up if it needs to be brought up. If not, then sorry.
If you send me a picture of your titties on Twitter, I'll let you in.
Yeah.
Man titties or woman titties. Doesn't matter.
If you follow Dirk Diggler on
Specify.
Twitter, you are in.
Woman titties. Woman titties.
Because then Dirk can just be like, no, he's one of my Twitter followers.
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll take some man titties. Whatever you got. Titties are titties. You know what I'm saying? Send them me on Twitter. I'll let you in.
Everybody likes a man boob. Moobs.
All right. Well, on that note, keep it classy, everybody.
Keep it classy.
Skilly beep boop, skiddly beep.